It's turning data into growth, and this is a strategic SEO insight for UrbanScape Apparrel, Daniel Gidenji, and it's all about optimizing urban apparel, UrbanScape Apparel's SEO performance. So looking at the summary of this, we see that 50.4 of total organic traffic, 5.3% average CTRL, 7.8% average conversion. This was quite high. We should also have 45% average bounce rate, and we should reduce early exits. So I looked at device performance insights and also give recommendation. We look at traffic leader where tablets drive the most organic visits at 12.7 and more efficiency. Mobile efficiency. Mobile devices show the highest conversions at 7.84 and lowest bounce at 44.5. The laptop opportunities that they had the highest bounce rate at 45.6, and this is indicating potential UX friction. And the crucial correlation we look at this is that do we have a strong inverse correlation exists between bounce rate and conversion, and this is at negative 0.96. So looking at that is that this means reducing bounce directly impacts conversion. And the actionable recommendation is that should conduct a comprehensive UX audit for laptops, focus on optimizing load times, enhancing product imagery, and refining above the fold calls to actions to reduce bounce and boost conversions. Looking at this is like where we have mobiles, they were at 70.03 and desktop were at 29.97. Looking also at how this worked out, we can say that devices were like at the average bounce rate at 44.96, and this was quite the highest. So we should look at that. But laptops followed behind at 45.61, while mobile was at 44.5 and tablet was at 45.06. So that was the lowest. And in terms of average conversion rate, 7.81 was in terms of desktop, which was quite not that, but it was average. But looking at mobiles, we had it at 7.84. But look at tablet, it has 7.82. But this was has the total organic traffic at 12,733,766. So the actionable recommendation, as we said earlier, we should conduct a comprehensive UX audit for laptops and focus on optimizing load times, enhancing product imagery, and refining above the fold calls to actions to reduce bounce and boost conversions. Now, the next one we will look at is keyword difficulty and the insights and strategy from this. Well, our analysis of keyword difficulty reveals critical performance differences and strategic opportunities. Looking at the low keyword difficulty insights that deliver strong short-term ROI and combining high conversions at 7.8 with significant traffic at 19 million. The recommendation from this is that we should capitalize on this for immediate performance gains. Yeah, low was quite an average of 5.3%, and it was quite in terms of like a graph of keyword difficulty against average CR. It went at 5.35, so it is quite high. But looking at high was next at 5.31, and this means that high is bringing about more conversions. So the recommendation that we can look at this is that we should capitalize on these for immediate performance gains. And next, we have high difficulty keywords insights. They drive substantial traffic volumes at 22.1 million and build long-term brand presence. Yeah, the high difficulty keywords. If a user is coming with a high difficulty keyword, then they know what they're looking for, and this will just build long-term brand presence. The recommendation for this is that we should invest in authority content and robust bank link strategies. The next one is look at bounce rates. Okay. The next one is look at bounce rate and conversion by device and analytical approach that I looked at. We segment performance metrics like bounce rate and conversions by device to pinpoint specific user experience challenges and opportunities. Well, what are the key insights from this? Despite consistent bounce rates across devices at 45%, mobile accounts for over 70% of sessions, making it critical for user experience optimization. Laptop conversion was at it's quite lower, but indicating a potential frictions point for desktop users. The recommendation that I look for this is that we should prioritize mobile first improvement to optimize user flow for the majority of our audience, since that's where most of the audience is from. But we should also look at how other UX audits for laptop experience to identify and address conversion roadblocks. Yeah, looking at how we look at that, mobile was quite high, but mobile was quite high at 70.03 and desktop was behind with 29.97. So we should look at how mobile is doing it so that we can also like think in terms of desktop so that we can bring about more conversions. So next we have is keyword engagement, and looking at the keyword engagement, we can unlock conversion themes. Like look at eco-friendly accessories. These had high CTR and conversions, and we can scale category pages and collection hubs so that we can have better. Like we should have a category of eco-friendly accessories so that it can bring about more SEO optimization. So the organic cotton apparel, like Insights, is a top performing product pages, and action is to prioritize content depth and internal links. We should also look at recycled fabric that bring about strong theme engagement insight, and look at developing storytelling and technical product content. How did this recycled fabric appear? What was the original product that was made from this? In the plastic so that we can have the recycled fabric. That storytelling will quite bring about more cultural relevance, SEO, and also improve on conversions. We should also look at eco-friendly clothing that shows low CTR, and we should also optimize on meta titles and test variants to improve snippet performance and capture more traffic. Next is that we looked at seasonal signals and optimization opportunities, where we see that through detailed organic analysis, we have identified critical seasonal trends and key performance anomalies to inform our own data. And this is why we saw that our data clearly shows significant seasonality, with peak organics visits in October at 3.9 million, and the lowest, which was at February, that was at 2 million. And this indicates predictable fluctuations in user interest and search volume. We should also look several pages exhibiting outlier seasons, durations, and elevated performance metrics suggesting stronger user engagement. This represent prime candidates for targeted optimization escort, and yeah, it's seasonal, so our company is not always high, but we have our highs and lows, and we should focus on that so that we can bring about organic uplift. And we should also plan and execute content and technical SEO initiatives that's 6 to 8 weeks before the high prime, or you can say the prime months. Those are specifically on October and also January, kind. So because brought about 2 million and October brought about 3 million. So we should also look at findings. Device specific optimization, like we should mobile drives conversions and tablets offers volume. Now we should tailor UX and content for each device's strength. Like we should look at tablets that offering very organic growth while mobile drives conversion. So engagement is equals to revenue. A negative 0.96 correlation with bounce rate indicate improving user engagement directly increases conversions. If we look at bounce rates like the ones on laptops, if we improve that, then this will reflect to bring about increases conversions. Dual keyword strategy, where we should balance quick wins and low difficulty keywords with long-term high authority content. This will maximize reach so that we can have a moderate in terms of dual keyword strategy. And sustainability sales, we should look at content featuring sustainability that this outperforms center product narratives around these values. We should also look at sustainability sales so that we can bring about more conversions. And next, we have an actionable recommendation, and these are priorities that I looked at. And we should optimize mobile experience, mobile UX. We should enhance user experience on mobile and streamline checkout, reduce friction, and refine call to action for higher conversions. And the laptop experience design, we should look at A/B test and new layouts and optimize load times to improve engagement for desktop users, since we saw that these are bringing about the highest bounce back. Keyword reprioritization, like focus on scaling high CTR, low difficulty keywords for immediate impact and visibility gains. And we should also look at seasonal content push, and this will launch targeted campaigns ahead of October and January peaks seasons to capture maximum audience engagement. This can be in terms of discounts or new product releases. Technical SEO fixes, we should address core web vital outliers and optimize image delivery to boost search engine performance. We should also assign clear owners, define key performance indicators like KPIs, and establish a 90-day sprint cadence and track impact using segmented device level dashboard for effective execution. And also, we should look at under investment in critical mobile enhancements, or overlooking high performance desktop segment will risk significant missed of conversions opportunities despite the healthy traffic volume. So yeah, those